Bank of America just told its wealth management clients that a 1 to 4% allocation to Bitcoin is now appropriate, not as a speculation on the side, but as a formal part of the portfolio. This is one of the largest banks in the United States telling millions of affluent and high net worth households that Bitcoin is no longer taboo. It is now a sanctioned source of return and a legitimate hedge for people caring about staying ahead of inflation and innovation. Their chief investment officer, Chris Hizzy, is now telling advisors that a 1 to 4% allocation to Bitcoin can be appropriate for investors who care about thematic innovation and who understand elevated volatility. 1% at the low end for conservative clients and 4% at the high end for clients with a higher risk tolerance. The other important part of this shift is behavioral. For the last decade, wealth advisors could keep Bitcoin in the too hard bucket, whether it's too volatile, too unserious, or too early. And now their chief investment officer is saying you're allowed to recommend this, and here is the band that we're comfortable with. That matters because advisors are gatekeepers. Bank of America just moved Bitcoin from the fringe onto the main menu. Bitcoin is no longer being framed as a lottery ticket, it's being framed as a strategic asset that improves a portfolio's long-term resilience. And that is why banks are formalizing allocation bands. You just need to understand the role that a small, deliberate allocation can play over a multi-decade time horizon. And whether you choose 1%, 2%, or 4%, or many of you watching this video, 100%, the important thing is the largest players in wealth management are telling their clients that having zero is no longer the default.